Hi. So what I'm wondering is, and maybe this question would be answered when I'm at a different place in my emotional journey, but in defining what my professional career is or would be, and
But wait,
looking for what feels good, though.
But you
How
see,
do I know that?
hear the backwards fashion of this. What you're saying is, I want to define what my professional journey or professional career would be so that I can talk about it, so that I can make it happen. And we want you to talk in terms of emotions rather than in terms of profession. We want you to talk in terms of the direction you're going, not in terms of the specific destination that you're going to. In other words, we want you to feel your way there rather than think your way there. That's what creating from the inside out is. You see, every experience that you've had has caused you to launch preferences. So when someone wasn't nice to you, you launched preferences that you preferred that people be nicer. When you were rude to people, which is rare, you launched preferences that said you want to get along with people. When you earn not as much money as you believe you are worthy of, or you believe that your effort is worth, you launch preferences that say, I want to be paid proportionate to what I'm offering. When you feel stagnant in a position, you launch preferences that say, I want something more stimulating and I want something where I can contribute more. So in every moment of every day, these preferences are radiating out from you because of the trial and error of life that you are living. And source energy has a very clear perspective of who you are and exactly what you are wanting. In other words, your destination has already been programmed into your global positioning satellite. Source energy already knows who you are and where you are wanting to go and is guiding you. So when you get off your path, you're going to feel the negative emotion. So when you say, nothing is more important than I feel good, let's see, I think I'll think about career, and you think about career and you get discouraged, and then you deliberately reach for a thought that softens the discouragement and maybe gives you a feeling of hopefulness, you've done extraordinary work because you've softened a vibration, you've changed a vibration, you've changed your point of attraction, and now the universe can deliver to you something that is on your path. What happens with so many of you, you take this deliberate creation to heart because you've already, even before you heard it, come to believe that you are here being tested, and so you believe that you must know every step that you're going to take. And what we want you to understand is that you know how each step is supposed to feel, but you don't necessarily know the precision or the precise way that it will unfold. That's why people talk about trusting. It's why they talk about letting go and letting God. It's why we talk about allowing. It's why we talk about getting into the receiving mode.
So I was thinking I had to be clearer about what I was telling the navigation system I wanted to.
You've already told the universe what you want. Step one happened a long, long time ago. And that doesn't mean that you're not amending it constantly. But step one happens naturally. And the reason that we talk to anyone about setting goals or about talking about what you want is because when you talk about what you want, you activate a vibration of what you want. But if you have been wanting something for a while and it's not coming about, then every time you talk about it, there's a very strong probability that you're talking about it from the framework of not having it rather than from the feeling place of having it. And that's the difference. You got to feel what you want in spite of now appearances, because future is coming in response to the vibration or the drum that you're beating now, you see.
And I don't have to know the precise details of that destination.
You don't have to know it. And why do you want to? Answer the question. It'll give you a lot of insight. Why do you want to know the precise way that it will unfold?
Well, I would say security, and that's how you answered my first two questions.
Because you feel insecure that you might make a wrong step. And what we're saying,
I might not get there.
And that's why we give the analogy that when Jerry and Esther are in Yuma, even though they want to be in San Diego, they don't get so disoriented that they go back to Phoenix. Mm-hmm. But that's an unfair comparison because that journey is easily quantifiable. It's easily understood. Where your destination between where you are and where you want to be, you're saying to us, I don't understand it. I don't know what doors will open. I don't know what people will assist me. I don't know what form it will take. And we say, but listen to the way you feel and you'll always be on your path. So if the thought makes you anxious, you're off your path. If the thought amplifies your sense of insecurity, you're off your path. If it makes you feel bored, you're off your path. But if it feels interesting, you're on your path. If it feels satisfying, you're on your path. If it soothes you, you're on your path, you see. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's how The world remains amazing. Esther says on a daily basis, and so does Jerry, and so do many of you, unbelievable. And she doesn't mean that she doesn't believe it. She means, that happened even better than I could have ever orchestrated it in a million years if I'd had all the factors. In other words, it's so satisfying to see what Source can orchestrate once you line up with the essence of what you want. And it's really worth talking about the essence, because sometimes, let's talk about it from a negative standpoint first. Sometimes a person will end up with a diagnosis. Someone sent Jerry and Esther an email this week, and it said, how could I have this disease? And she named what it was, and she said, but I couldn't have created it because I'd never even heard of it. Until they pinned the label to my toe, I did not even know that I was anywhere near it. And we say it is the vibrational essence that you achieve, and then through the crack of least resistance, the manifestation is delivered. So you work on the essence of the feeling of freedom, and you work on the essence of the feeling of empowerment, and you work on the essence of the feeling of fun. And how do you do that? You can imagine it already having happened and pretend what it will feel like when it is that way. Or you can look for things in your life that are already like that and beat the drum of that until they play a higher percentage of vibrational time in your vibrational signal that you're emanating. And before you know it, you come to the place where you say, there is so much that is going to unfold in my life, and I'm eagerly anticipating all of it, but I'm having so much fun from right where I am right now. And it helps you when you realize you're not ever going to get it done. So you might as well start saying, I've done pretty good. I'm not ever going to get it done. So release those standards of finishing it and start saying, I'm an eternally expanding being, and I'm doing great where I am, and I'm so eager about what's coming. That's the vibrational stance. That's the essence of the vibration that keeps adventurous things coming, keeps you feeling always excited, keeps you feeling stable and secure, keeps you feeling in love with life. And then all day, every day, count your blessings. All day, every day, make your lists of things that you appreciate. And as you keep activating what is working in your life, then more things on all subjects will flow to you. And as they come, you'll say things like, that's just like I wanted. Oh, that's just like I wanted. Oh, I remember that's exactly like I wanted. Oh, I'd forgotten I even wanted that, and here it is. Because Source energy doesn't forget any piece of anything.